Morning everyone, this is Isaac. I'd like to take this opportunity to make this video, and the purpose of this video is to share with you the most important information about how to prepare yourself for a job interview. Preparing for a job interview is more than just putting two to three pages of a CV, making photocopies of your certificates and your qualification. It is about enthusiasm. It is about bringing and packaging the best of you in a very few and most effective way. Using words, using strategies, using calculated methods to become a little bit different from your competition. Now, most people who are seeking jobs, they assume that they are the only ones who are doing the same preparation. The fact of the matter is that there are more than one of you who are doing and aiming for the same goal, that same job, that dream job. But before I delve into the nitty-gritties of packaging and putting together a powerful strategy to make you stand out from the rest, let us look who your competitor is. Your competitor is threefold. In other words, there are more than actually three, it's four. The first one is the outside individuals. These are called foreign skills who add value into the economy of the country. These foreign skills can be from Europe, can be from China, can be from United States, can be from Britain, the East Asian countries, or Pakistan. Worst of all, these skills can come from our neighboring countries, which is Lesotho, Botswana, Swaziland, Mozambique, Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Namibia, and so on. And then you've got your typical people from the 9 provinces. So you've got if you are a Gauteng guy, you'll be facing competition from guys from the Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Northern Province, Limpopo, KZN, Mpumalanga, and so on. So those are your external forces who are going to be competing with you for the same job. And then there is internal conflict. Your internal conflict is your unpreparedness to actually settle down, re-evaluate, take a self-evaluation inventory of yourself. These are your strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Threats is just what I mentioned earlier, those 4 components. Then you have your opportunities. What are your opportunities? Everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Therefore, you must capitalize on your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is the ability to do something different from what other people do. Simply because we are different, it means we have a competitive edge. A competitive edge is more than just talent, luck, and good looks. It means having a slight edge. What is a slight edge? A slight edge is that extra mile. If you were to compare 2 horses that are running, let's call it horse A and horse B. Horse A is just an extraordinary horse, and horse B has the potential to become extraordinary, but it just lacks that little extra thing, that little spice. Now, if you take, for example, the trainer of horse A and the trainer of horse B, they both have a stable where they are trained. They've got food, they've got a program of training, they've got all the systems and the resources that they can utilize to make this horse win the race. But they have one different thing. They have a special coach. A coach who has got passion for the horse and passion for the trainer, the rider of the horse. So what happens is when these horses run the final race, horse A, when it comes to the winning post, it just lifts its nose to win the race. That's what a slight edge is. Slight edge is that little something that horse A has against horse B. That's what makes it win. But over and above that is because horse A has got a special trainer or a special coach. Okay. The next phase is, why are you submitting CVs and you are not getting any responses? That's one of the challenges. That's one of the things that you need to analyze. If you say to me you are sending 5 CVs a month, I can tell you right away that you are not serious. This is a joke. And if you tell me that you are sending 10 CVs a month, it's still not enough. And besides, what industry are you specifically targeting in order for you to get the response? In other words, there is something that you are not doing that horse A is doing. This is where we need to find out where your competition has got that slight edge. Your competitor is doing something different. He might be sending about 20-25 CVs a month and he gets more than 5% response. So why aren't you winning? That is the exercise that we're going to look at into part 3 of our video. This is part 1. I've already done part 2. So part 3 is going to show you techniques on what it is that is failing you to become horse A. Let's take another good example. If you were to take 2 teams, let's say Barcelona and Chelsea, those teams are very special. They probably are the best teams in the world. So, but one of those teams is probably more outstanding than the other, simply because why? They have a coach. But besides the coach, the players themselves, the best player has got the winning edge. The winning edge is the motivation, self-motivation, meaning that person must be able to stand up and make a difference in his own life. Number 2, that person must have drive. Drive is the ambition, is a strong ambition that makes you overcome your adversities. Everyone has got adversities. Number 3 is that person has got, he knows what he wants. A person who knows what he wants, when he wakes up, he's so fired up that nothing can stop him from achieving his personal goals for the day. Then last but not least is that person believes very much in himself and the people who believe in him. People who believe in him could be a team, but more than that could be the coach as well. Think of yourself as a leader of a very powerful team. Your family, if your parents believe in you, your friends believe in you, chances are you're going to become a winner. But over and above that, you need a coach who will actually believe in your potential to make a difference. And that's how this story goes. To close off this session, I want to tell you a story about potential or thinking out the box. Most of you are not getting the right message to the right employer or getting the right CVs to the right industry or to the right individual. So you need to package yourself in such a way that when you send out those CVs, it gets to the right person at the right time with the right atmosphere, meaning with the right packaging, meaning branding. If you can brand yourself, then you'll be different from the rest of the team. But thinking out the box requires maybe going an extra mile. Thinking out the box, it's an example that I'll give about a boy who was between the ages 6 and 7. This was a classroom of children who were in the age of 6 and 7. And then the teacher said, "Come on class, today we are going to be drawing. Our subject today is we're going to draw an elephant." Then the teacher pulls out crayons, pulls out paper. He says, "Yes, out of these children, the class was about 30 children." And he says, "Children, you have about 30 minutes. I'm going to ask you to draw an elephant." So here these children are so excited. Every one of them is fired up. They take out the crayons, they take out their paper, and they start drawing. And the teacher is watching, is going behind each and every child saying, "Very good, very nice, very good." And these kids were drawing elephants with sunglasses, others were drawing elephants drinking beer, and they were fun. These kids were outrageously creative. So there was one child in that class who in his life has never seen an elephant. So what he did, he started drawing mountains, beautiful trees, landscapes, the river and highway crossing between the two mountains and the sunset. And when the teacher came across this child, he said, wait a minute, what the hell is this, Zibo? And Zibo said, ma'am, what do you mean? You said we must draw an elephant. I drew an elephant. When you were standing there next to the pool, my elephant was under the tree. And as you came along, my elephant moved on across, then jumped the river. And now that you are here, my elephant is behind the mountain, just where the sun is setting. So the teacher was amazed. Now, who can argue with this point? This is called thinking out the box. He doesn't know what an elephant is, but his elephant eventually went to hide behind the mountain. So guys, let's learn to think out the box. There is a platform that can help you launch your career, and believe in yourself that we can do it. But I'm here as a guide, I'm here as a coach, and hopefully if you come on board, I'll be able to assist you. If you are willing, at the end of this video, at the bottom, there's a link where you can subscribe. To subscribe, it's easy. You don't pay anything. You just give me your name, your cell phone number, your email, and the rest is history. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Please share it with your friends. By the way, this video is for all potential candidates who are going to look for jobs in the private sector or in government. Hopefully, it should also address issues of those who are doing internships, those who are doing learnerships. And if your learnerships are expiring, make sure that you prepare yourself. And I'm hoping that you come on board, become part of this vehicle. And then last but not least, there are those who are graduating this year or those who have been sitting home doing nothing. Please become part of this vehicle. It's a new adventure where I'm going to try and help you reach your full potential. But more than that, is for you to get your foot in the door of the employment agencies. Keep peace and be well. Thank you very much. So, how was this?